In this video, I'm going to do a quick unboxing of the new MPC Studio. Check it out. What's up everybody, my name is Stratton. On this channel I do a lot of videos about the MPC and I'm going to be doing more videos about the MPC Studio, so if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Akai Professional have just came out with a new MPC and it's called the MPC Studio. If you looked into MPCs at all, you probably are familiar with the name MPC Studio. And if you're familiar with the MPC Studio, you know that the MPC Studio was a controller for the MPC software. So what we got here looks to be an updated controller for the MPC software. So what I'm gonna do in this video is just open the box and I'm gonna put it beside like the MPC Live so you can get a size comparison, and let's go ahead and just jump straight into that. So if you look at the box, it's not very big, it's very compact, and we got some branding here. And it looks like it comes with the MPC software, and it does come with some sound content to get you started. But let's go ahead and open this up. And just so you can see here, it does say it comes with the fully featured DAW. So this should come with the full MPC2 software. This is not the MPC Beats version of the software. This is the actual MPC2 software. So you're gonna get all the available MIDI tracks and all the available audio tracks with this particular software. But let's go ahead and open it up. All right, that's kind of fancy, right? We got some branding up here. We got the little thing that usually comes separate, but it's like printed onto the box. You can see this is like the MPC Touch, which was a controller as well. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out right here. We got a download card right there. Okay, you know, usually this is just like some safety instructions and warranty information and a quick start guide. The full featured manual is generally online, so you're going to be able to download that and get the full featured manual online. I will leave links for that in the description of this video, so go ahead and check the description of this video for show notes. Now it does come with these two MIDI adapter cables. It's a 3.5 millimeter cable to a 5-pin MIDI cable, and then we got our USB cable. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. Taped up on the bottom there. And let's see what this looks like. So we can see the bottom is red. You got 6 rubberized pads on the bottom. Here it is on the top right here. And apparently you need to register to download the MPC software, exclusive sounds, samples, loops, and more included with your MPC Studio. So make sure you do go to this website and register your device. All right, so pretty cool here. I just wanted to put this here with this so we can see that we got a touch strip right there. And when this is plugged in, we're going to be able to see our time divisions as indicated on the box here. So you can do note repeat with this and, you know, change your time divisions with that. You know, we got our buttons here for your note repeat touch strip and your pad banks. All your different pad functions are like right here. You got full level, half level, copy, pad mute, 16 level, and erase. Now what's cool about these pads is they are full MPC pads, okay? They're gonna light up like the full MPC pads. And they do have the secondary mode function. So right here, there's a mode button, and we can see, not only does it say pad 1, but it says track view. So if we hold mode, hit track view, it's going to take us to track view in the software. And it goes on to grid, wave, list edit, sample edit, program edit, pad mixer, channel mixer, next sequence, song, MIDI control, media, sampler, looper, step sequence, and save. Over on the right side here, we got some branding and we got this screen. I'm going to go ahead and take this off here. Okay, so we got our function buttons here, our jog wheel or our data dial, and then we got buttons on this side and our transport, and then our locator button. Okay, and then these buttons here, there's a little bit of click to them, but they are rubberized, but they all actually click in. All right, our data dial turns, it clicks in as well. Now if we look at the front, it says Akai MPC Studio. The sides, there's really nothing going on the sides. On the back, we got our USB port right there, so we can plug it into our computer. We got a MIDI out and we got a MIDI in and some more branding. So this is where, one, your USB cable is going to go right here. 2, you got MIDI out, right here so you can put it to a full MIDI cable. And you got one for each of these. So I do want to address this briefly. If you do have the software, you can actually send MIDI out of the software. I read recently, it was going around on some Facebook groups, that you can't actually sequence anything that takes MIDI, but you can actually send MIDI out of the software, but you need to actually assign it in the software and have something that has MIDI out. And you can actually use MIDI programs inside of the MPC software so you could sequence your gear. So if you want to sequence your synthesizer that has MIDI in, you could do that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this next to the MPC Live and the MPK MIDI just so we can get a quick size comparison. And before I do that, I do want to say I will do more videos about this, so do check the description for the links to the other videos. And when I do come out with those videos, I'll put a card up in the corner and go ahead and check out that card, and it's going to take you to those other videos as well. So we got our MPC Live on the left, which is a completely standalone device, and it's a controller for the MPC software. Then we have on the right the MPC Studio, which is just a controller for the software. So there's going to be some differences, obviously, but I just wanted to give you a size comparison. So you can see we got pads, full-size pads here and over here. So that's really good that this does have full-size pads. And this right here is a touch strip, and on the MPC Live and on the MPC Live 2, the MPC 1, you actually get Q links. And on the MPC X, you get 16 Q links, but on here, we got a touch strip. So that's a big difference right there. And even on the old MPC Studio, we had Q links. So on this one, there's no Q links at all. So just so you're aware of that, right? And you get a touch strip button here, which you can use to configure your touch strip. Over here, we got a little screen. And on the newer MPC standalones, we have a touch screen. And even on the MPC Touch, there was a touch screen, right? But on the other version of the MPC Studio, there wasn't a touch screen, but it was a bigger screen. This is just something to be aware of. You're going to be more dependent on looking at the actual software rather than looking at this and just using the controller. You're going to want to actually have access to the screen when you use this. And I just wanted to point out a couple differences like that. I'm not going to go into the full thing here. This is just my first impressions, my first thoughts on this. I do want to show you that this is roughly the same size, a little bit different. It's a little bit longer, but it's roughly the same size as the MPK Mini MK3. So this is the MPK Mini 3, and you can see they're roughly the same size. The MPK is a little bit taller. The body of it's a little bit taller. And the knobs are going to be a little bit taller. But if you have an MPK Mini and you want to upgrade to the full software, this could be a really good option for you, because the price is a good price for what you get with the controller, and you get the software. And then you'll have the functionality of having keys, Q links, and you got your transports. So this could be a good pair if you got the MPK Mini and you wanted to get the full software. Say you bought the MPK Mini and you had the MPC Beat software, but you wanted to get more tracks. You can get the MPC Studio and then get the full software, and then also have a controller for the actual software as well. As far as you get your transports, you're going to have a lot of functionality with this jog wheel inside of certain areas. And sample edit, you're going to get some functionality out of that jog wheel in these buttons as well. You can see, we got sample start, sample end, loop start. We got different things that we can do on here. I think this is going to open up the MPC for a lot of people, having the full pads on there. But hey, this is just the unboxing video for this. I'm going to do several videos about this, but I did want to say that this could be a good option for you if you want to upgrade from the, the free MPC Beat software and get the full version and a controller for it. This is going to be a really good option because you got the full pads on there. You're going to get more of an MPC feel, I believe. I'm going to have to test it out still, and I'll do some more videos, but I think with the full pads on there, you got your transport controls, got this touch script. I think this is going to be really good for the effects. And yeah, I think this would also be good if you have a DAW that you're already working with and you want to include the VST of the MPC software in your DAW. Say you're working with Ableton Live and you wanted to get like the sample workflow of the MPC inside of Ableton Live. This is going to work in controller mode with the VST, and this could be a really good option for you. It's portable. You can throw it with your laptop inside of a bag. But yeah, I will leave a link for this in the description. So check out the description for the link to this device. And I will do more videos. So make sure you do subscribe to the channel so you can get notified whenever I do come out with the videos. And when the videos are out, I'll go ahead and put them in a playlist right here. So click or tap the screen right there. It's going to take you to the playlist about this. I appreciate you for watching this video. Continue to create your music, y'all. This is going to be a good option for some people. I'll catch you later.